thanks for checking out this video. This video is a visual part of this PDF that I put together. You've probably got this PDF. If you haven't, you need to download it. The link is somewhere on the page. Find it. This is your guide for the next 6 weeks. If you're taking on the 6-week challenge, this is it. And you'll notice it's not called the 6-week practice challenge. Nobody wants to practice. Some people do, but not many. So I've called it the Get Better Challenge. The only reason we practice is to what? Get better. So let's just go straight for getting better, shall we? Are you ready to take on the challenge? I hope so, because this is serious. If you don't want to be better as a drummer, don't take the challenge. It's simple. It's a challenge. It's to challenge you to do what it takes for 6 weeks to get 3 to 10 times as good as you are right now. Imagine that. Some things you don't even know you can do yet. In 6 weeks you'll be able to do them. You better be ready for this. I've got 10 minutes and I'm going to go through it really quickly. I don't want to waste your time. This is practice time right now. All right? Let's get one thing straight. I'm going to say the word practice time to time. I don't want to use the word practice. Let's just get better. And do you know what it takes to get better? Repetition. Find something you can't do and keep doing it until you can do it. All right? It's only going to get better. Cool. Number 1. There's 4 of them. I call them the ABCs. Always be cleaning. And I don't mean clean your house. You've got to clean your room and clean your drums too if you have some. But that's not what's important right now. We need to clean these 4 very simple exercises. So task number 1, exercise 1, is very simple. It's this. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. You see on the sheet, the right hand is bigger. That's the accented one. Do it to a metronome for 1 day, pick a tempo, stick with it. You've got to nail that. Let's put a metronome on right now. Let's go. 75 beats a minute. Okay? Do that. 7.5 minutes of that. The next one you do is double stroke rolls. Right, right, left, left, right, right. The first one, as you see on the sheet, the first one is a little bit louder. Do it with the metronome. Number 3 in task 1, paradiddles, is a combination of singles and doubles. Para being parallel, diddle being double. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4 is a triplet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Got it? Task number 2, 8 subdivisions of rhythm. There's more than 8, but I've picked the first 8. It's really simple. You need to do this with a metronome. So download a metronome app, get a computer with the internet. There's millions of them out. Metronome. It's written on the sheet. Let's do it at 90 beats per minute as I've written. So number 1. The challenge is to stay on time with that click. Good. Then you go straight to the next one. You can do it right, right, left, left, or non-accented. Number 3, 8th note triplets. So we've got to 3. Let me explain how easy this stuff is. It sounds complicated, but all you got to do is listen to that click. And exercise 1 is 1 beat per click. 1, 1. Exercise 2 is 2 beats per click. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Number 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Number 4. You got the picture? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5 is a bit tricky. There's 2 options there. I like the second option, but I'm going to show them both to you. The second option on that page is it's written there. You should have the sheet. Right, left, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, left. Accent in the first one. Number 6 on that sheet, if it's 6 beats per click, you should know what it sounds like now. For the first couple of weeks, just get on top of it. Don't go too crazy. Don't start experimenting just yet. I want you to keep it simple. 1 snare drum. Okay, so number 7. Beats per click. Number 8. It's a fast one. As I've written here, same applies for all the fast ones. Make sure your wrists are relaxed, man. You can't go fast with tense wrists. As soon as you close up that gap, I've told you all this before. If you're one of my students, if I haven't, you should know this. Your thumb is connected to a ligament, and that ligament travels down here. As soon as you close that up, that goes tight, which means you have less movement in your wrist. It still moves, and just make sure that you got to use your body's movement to your advantage. If you put your stick out in front of you, you'll realise that it doesn't hinge that way. So you'll get the most amount of easy movement that way. There are times when you play like that, but this, it seems makes more sense, doesn't it? Because you're moving that way instead of that way. If you've got your thumb on top, you probably tend to move your arm more than you should. You've got to slow it down on the top, and you've got to get it back down again. So, back on track. Exercise number 8. Okay, tricky. One of the other pro hints is to change where the accents are. So put your accent on the left hand for all of these. Like I said, get it straight first. Make sure you can play it. Give it a couple of weeks to get right, and then start experimenting. But you can get the idea. If you go back to let's go to number 4, and I'll give you an idea of what you can do with all the other ones as well. I'm simply starting with my left hand and making that one louder. You can make up your own little phrases and your own little patterns. That's cool. You can do that. So that's number 1. Number 2. Number 3, you need to research your favourite drummer. And if you don't have your favourite drummer, you don't have a favourite drummer, find a band that you like. Find out who the drummer is. It's really important that you have someone that you can copy, just for now. Copy them exactly. Find something they do in one song and copy it exactly how they do it, note for note. Try and make your drum sound like the drum on the album or the track or whatever it is that you're trying to copy. If it's a live performance, watch it. Figure out how they're playing, what they're doing, and just really find one drummer. I want you to write down who your favourite drummer is. It might change halfway through. You might not like him, you might find someone else. That's cool. But I want you to have no more than 3 main drummers that you want to copy right now. And they can be completely diverse. One can be a real cool jazz drummer, one can be a heavy metal rock drummer. Whatever. You'll get stuff from all of these people. Everyone is there to teach you. The internet is so good because you can find everything you need. So find your favourite drummer. Copy one of their songs. Exactly. Make it sound just like the album sound. So I'm privileged to have this electronic drum kit. You're in my lounge room right now. Welcome to my house. got some lights and some cameras. Hello, hello. But this is my lounge room, and this is what I practice on. And fortunately enough, with an electronic drum kit, you can change the sound of the drum. So if we're playing, you might. So many different sounds. Crazy sounds. So I'll find a sound that suits the song I'm trying to copy. It's a great kit. Electronic kits are good fun. You can do a lot with them. Oh. I'm not sure what sound I had, that one. No. That'll do. Number 4 on the challenge, the task number 4 is to play something new. You learn so much from doing something you don't know how to do yet. The best way I found for students and myself to try a new thing, to take on a new challenge, is playing in cover bands. You get to play a lot of different types of styles most of the time. So what I encourage you to do is to get the number 1 song this week, number 1 iTunes chart song. So let's say every Monday you go to iTunes on the internet, or if you're lucky enough to have an iPhone, see what it is. But you'll play the same song as another one of the students that is doing this challenge. And I'll tell you, there's probably hundreds of people doing this challenge at the same time you are. You might hate it, you might not like it at all. But to make it in the music industry, you might have to play some music that other people like to hear. You may not like it yourself, but you don't have to always play what other people want, But it's good to develop your own skills. Now, the very final hint on the bottom of the page, it says this: I have to practice. I said the practice word. All right, ignore it. I have to practice, but I get to become better. I have to practice, but I get to become better. You become a better drummer by doing something over and over again. Repetition, repetition, repetition. You only get good at something if you do it often enough. The more often you do it, the quicker you get better at it. Throw one of your games aside. Don't play your game as much. Don't watch as much TV. It says on the sheet as well, no one ever actually got awesome at watching TV. That's probably wrong. There's probably a lot of people that are really good at TV, but they don't really get accolades. They don't get awards. They don't get a pat on the back for being a good TV watcher. Sorry. Don't watch one TV show a week and do this instead. You will get praise. You will get a pat on the back for being an amazing drummer. It's cool. It's good rewarding, and it's good to give. Thanks very much for watching. I'm going to play some more drums. Cheers. Thank you.